It's not watching YouTube. It's not sending away for DVDs. I can't tell you how many emails I get a week to order new DVDs. And it's not that there's anything wrong with them. It's not, folks, that there's anything wrong with watching a YouTube video. Just don't replace it or replace worship together with that. Don't do it. Next week we're going to get more into understanding how worship is so important. But what God has ordained within the function of the body of Christ, which is you and I, what God has ordained is brought out through the gathering together, the encouragement, the study of the Word, the support of service. Go back to verse 24. Let us consider one another, which talks about which is found in Romans 12, of looking at others being more important than yourself. Looking at others being more important than yourself. Let us consider one another and stir up love. That stirring up of love is that stirring of the love for God. Whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. God told Israel in Deuteronomy 6, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. Jesus repeated the same thing. Folks, you can't love God when you're being consumed by this virus. You can't love God when your very life is being choked off by worrying about the what ifs and what's going to happen next. You got to look to God and say, okay, the author and finisher of our faith, Hebrews 12, look to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. God has ordained how we should function in the body. None of this has come as a surprise to him, so why should we behave that way? Like God's got surprised by this. God ordains what we ought to do. God ordains the life of the body within the community of the family of God. And this is how we should function. Next week we're going to continue to look at worship and what worship ought to look like. And I encourage you to be here. It'll be the last week that we'll be outside. We'll be in the air conditioning, and we'll go from there with it. Steve?
Well, for those that are lost, but today is Father's Day,